I shouted, "No one wants to marry me." Then an alien woman walked up. I was sitting alone on the cold bench in the middle of the interstellar marketplace, my head in my hands. People, humans and aliens alike, rushed past me, paying no attention to the broken man I had become. Laughter echoed. Couples walked hand in hand, and the air was filled with the scent of strange foods and spices. It was supposed to be a joyful place, but not for me. The words left my mouth before I could stop them. No one wants to marry me. I shouted. A few heads turned. Some humans rolled their eyes. A group of alien merchants chuckled in their hisses and growls. I regretted it immediately. I stood up, brushing off my coat, ready to vanish into the crowd. Then I heard soft footsteps behind me, light, graceful, measured. I turned. She wasn't human. Tall, almost my height. Pale lavender skin that shimmered subtly beneath the twin suns. Her eyes were luminous gold, slit pupil like a cat's. Silver markings curled along her cheeks and down her neck. Her long hair, if it could be called hair, flowed like threads of liquid crystal. She tilted her head. "You say no one wants to marry you, human?" I blinked, unsure whether to be embarrassed or concerned. Yeah. I didn't mean for anyone to actually. I would. I froze. Wait, what? The alien woman stepped closer. Her eyes studied me with a calm intensity. "You are unclaimed. That much is clear. But you are strong of body, clear of mind. You shouted your pain without shame. That is rare among males, especially human ones. I find it admirable." I laughed awkwardly. "You're serious?" "I am called Solari of House Varelli, second daughter of the blooded line, and I am in search of a life bond." I just stared. She continued. "On my world, marriage is formed by mutual desire and recognition of potential. You express your desire openly. I recognize it. This isn't normal," I said. "For you, perhaps not. For me, very." She extended a hand, slender, claw-tipped fingers. "May I sit?" "Sure." She sat beside me, silent for a moment, then looked at me again. "What is your name?" "Caleb." "Caleb," she repeated, almost reverently, as if the syllables meant something more to her. "Tell me, Caleb, what makes you think no one wishes to marry you?" I looked away. "I'm average. I work a tech job most people find boring. I don't have a lot of money. I'm not particularly good looking, and I've been alone for a long time." She was quiet, then said softly, "On my world, many would consider those qualities desirable. You are stable, unpretentious, and honest. Your people confuse worth with loudness." I gave a dry laugh. "And you think that's enough for marriage?" "Where I come from, emotional strength is treasured. You spoke your truth. That is strength." Her words sat heavy in my chest. No one had ever spoken to me like that. I looked at her again. "Why are you really doing this?" Solari turned her gaze toward the sky. "Truth? I am of marrying age. My people believe we should unite with other civilizations to strengthen the line. But I have refused every suitor chosen for me. I wish to find someone myself. Someone unexpected." She looked back at me, her golden eyes catching the light. "Then you shouted." I chuckled. "So, I basically proposed the universe, and you answered, 'Perhaps,' or perhaps fate responded." I found myself smiling. "So what now? Are we just engaged?" "Not yet. There is a ritual, one where we learn about each other's hearts. You would stay with me, speak with me, break meals together, share truths. If after 7 nights we still feel the bond, then yes, we marry. 7 nights." She nodded. "But you may refuse. I would not hold against you." I hesitated. The old Caleb would have laughed it off and walked away. But now, staring into the eyes of a beautiful alien woman who saw something in me no one else ever had. I didn't want to walk away. "I'll do it," I said. "Let's try the 7 nights." Night 1. We shared a meal, alien fruits, and roasted meat wrapped in translucent leaves. She asked questions about my life, my job, my regrets. She told me about her world's twin moons and how as a child she thought one was watching her sleep. Night 2. We sat in silence beneath the stars near the glowing lake. I played her music from Earth on my datapad. She cried at the sound of a piano. "It sounds like water dreaming," she whispered. Night 3. She taught me how to say her true name, one spoken not with words, but a hum in the throat and a motion of the fingers. She laughed when I got it wrong, but then said my voice had shaped it uniquely. I like it better that way. Night 4. She took off her outer armor, revealing the delicate scales beneath. "These are not for battle," she said. "These are for moments of trust." I reached out and touched them gently. She didn't flinch. Night 5. I cried. Not for her. For me. I told her about my parents' divorce. How I blamed myself. How I stopped trying to be loved because I thought I didn't deserve it. She held my hand and said, "Now you are seen. And you are still here. That means everything." Night 6, we danced. It wasn't graceful. I had 2 left feet. But she guided me slowly, carefully. Her forehead touched mine. For the first time in years, I felt, wanted. Night 7. We stood at the cliff's edge, where wind chimes made of crystal shards sang in the breeze. She looked at me and said, "The 7 nights have passed. Caleb, will you bind your life to mine?" I swallowed the lump in my throat. "Yes." She reached into her satchel and brought out a thin, glowing thread. "This is a soul ribbon. Once tied, it bonds us, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. It can only be undone by death or by both of us wishing it so." She held one end. I held the other. Together, we tied it. The ribbon pulsed with light, then vanished into our palms like a breath disappearing into skin. I felt something strange inside me, warm, deep, permanent. "You are my husband now," she said, "and you're my wife." She smiled then, wide, brilliant, radiant. Then let's go show the universe what it answered. And just like that, a lonely shout into the crowd became the beginning of something beautiful. I wasn't unwanted anymore. I was chosen by a star-born woman with eyes of gold.